Legally screwed. A neighbor threatened to shoot me with a shotgun, but police say they can't arrest the person unless she is in possession of a gun. Now, I showed the police the video, and they said basically, unless we can look up and see that she has a gun, we can't arrest her.
Do you know what this sounds like?
What does it sound like?
It sounds like somebody, the internet where they say possession is 9/10 of the law.
I've heard that.
It's not.
No, it's not?
No,
Gotcha.
not even close.
Got it.
Which moron came up with that one?
I don't know.
That is a non-lawyer thing to say. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Find the law.
I don't know. Never heard of that law.
Could you imagine me saying, "Oh yeah, I just robbed the bank. That money is mine. It's 9/10 of the law."
Hey.
No. Stolen crap is stolen crap.
Got it.
Here's the deal. No, this is the dumbest thing in the world to say this. Most shotguns aren't licensed.
Because you can buy
Most
shotgun.
rifles are not licensed.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can just buy one at Walmart.
Certain states don't require you to register weapons.
Got it.
So the idea that, either I didn't have to register it or it's an unregistered weapon. And if it's an unregistered weapon, I get a get out of jail free card?
Absolutely.
No.
Come on, man.
No, this is insane. Now, this is a gun case.
Yes, it is.
All right. There are a lot of you who love your guns.
They love them.
You love your guns more than you love your wives.
Yes, because
your significant others.
I've seen pictures of them with their guns. I've not seen pictures with them with their wives.
No.
Yeah. Think about that.
And I know guns are personal. I was in the Army.
Yes.
I get it. Pry it out of my dead hands.
Correct.
You know what? I don't have my gun on me.
No, you don't.
I don't have a need for it.
No.
There are people who like to carry guns and they feel like if stuff goes down,
they're ready.
They're going to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the same guy who will leave the gun in the bathroom.
Stop it. I know who you're talking about. Stop it.
Do you know how embarrassing it is when you get a call from security in your building asking, hey, did somebody in your office leave a gun in the bathroom? And the only person who has a gun in the office is your law partner?
Yeah.
And I've got to ask him, hey, I don't mean to ask you. Let's just call it Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, you missing your gun?
The fact that Greg then goes, yeah.
No, there was no yeah. Every gun owner, and I'm telling you, you know who I'm talking about. The minute you realize you screwed up and left the gun somewhere, you have that same look like your gorilla who ate the peel.
Yeah. Terrified. Ooh.
Just the wrong end of the banana.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
But here's the funnier part in that story that's always been for me. The fact security called your office.
They knew.
They know. Jeff, hey, buddy.
You know, in the Army, if you misplace your weapon,
what happens?
You're going to the Huskow, Charlie's Chicken Farm.
Really?
Central confinement facility.
How long?
Possibly 30 days.
30 days.
Yeah.
For misplacing your gun.
They call it Charlie's Chicken Farm.
Why?
CCF. Central.
Why?
Because Army will take any set of abbreviations and change it to make it the funniest word possible.
I like that.
Yeah.
Like
it was Central Confinement Facility. Changed to Charlie's Chicken Farm.
I like it.
And they put a number on your helmet, and for 30 days, they torture you. It's 10 times worse than basic training, SEAL training, whatever, because they'll let you go to bed at like 12 at night. You're up at 4, and they're torturing you again.
Yes.
And it's like 20-hour torture every day.
So when you lost your gun, went through that, chances are you didn't forget it again.
Yeah, you wouldn't forget it again.
Nah.
So, and in our world, I think it should be a crime to misplace your weapon.
It's not an actual crime?
No.
Really?
It's not a crime.
But you could be held accountable if something does happen.
In civil court.
Civil court.
Or let's say you do it in your house and you have kids. You could be
held liable.
Criminal negligence.
Okay.
But in real world, if you lose your gun while you're out, nobody's charging you. Unless a prosecutor gets a wild hair up their ass.
And just wants to.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this question, though. You can't threaten to shoot someone and not have anything happen to you.
Well, threatening somebody is everybody, you hear the word assault.
Heard it.
Okay, assault.
Mm-hmm.
Assault isn't an actual doing.
Okay.
It's the threat of a doing.
Really?
Okay. Like when they say assault and battery, you're in trouble for assault and battery.
Okay.
No, assault is threatening to hit somebody. Battery is actually hitting somebody.
Got it.
And when I say hitting, I know the battery is a harmful or offensive touching. Mm-hmm. Okay, I know it's not hitting. It could be. I could take a paper clip and flick it at you, and if it bounces off your head, that's a battery.
Okay.
Now, if I go like this, like I'm pretending to do it, that's assault.
Assault. Got it.
So yeah, we're very clear on our crimes.
Got it.
You don't get around it because you go, well, you can't show this weapon wasn't registered. Dum, 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 dum.
Gotcha. So I can't even threaten anyone that I
Yeah.
might shoot you either.
And just for the record, because we have to put this in, there are cities and states that do have different laws that require certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, in the majority of the country, that argument that, well, you can't prove that I own a registered gun,
Mm-hmm.
no,
Not going to hold up.
not going to hold water.
Gotcha.